today we're doing an indoor walking workout. So all you need is a little bit of space to move around. I'm going to wear my tennis shoes. You can be barefoot or wear supportive shoes. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll talk as we go. So we're just going to walk in place here to start. So first thing to know is if you feel you have any balance issues, have a chair or a kitchen counter or even just a wall close by. It is completely fine to use that as needed. So have that close if you need to, okay? Another thing is, as we go along, I'll give you some options for some kind of lower intensity moves and then some options sometimes for some higher intensity moves. And you're going to choose the one that's right for you today. In this moment, any movement is good movement. So if you are here right now, if you are watching this, if you're joining me and you're moving your body in any way, shape, or form, congratulations, you're doing a great job. So whatever you can do, pick or choose the pieces that are right for you. And I am so happy to have you here on your journey today. So we're going to continue here with our warm-up, and we'll talk about form just for a moment. So I have my feet about hip distance apart, okay? That's where your hip bones are here in the front. Just kind of your normal stance. If you were just standing that same distance apart. And I'm just lifting my knees at a comfortable place, okay? Not too high, just comfortable. What I want you to focus on, one thing, is that making sure that your knees are going forward, okay? Not out to the side, not together. Try to focus on a nice, tall posture with your eyes forward, right? And then focus on that arm swing. So you'll see when I go from the side here, my arms are really swinging forward and backwards. Now, I'm a physical therapist. I've been doing it a long time. And I'll tell you, one of the most important things about your gait or your stance when walking is this arm swing. It's really important to get that movement in the upper spine. Actually, it's really beneficial. So if you can, just have a nice natural arm swing going. Now, another thing to keep in mind is all the benefits of walking. I have an entire video and even a podcast just about that, about how beneficial walking is. Whether it's outside or inside or on a treadmill, walking has so many health benefits. So this indoor walking workout can be really nice when you either can't get outside or it's not accessible to you, or you live in a cold place like I do 6 months out of the year, and walking inside is just a little more doable. So we're just going to take another moment here. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. One more. And let it out. Nice job. Now, I want you to take that right foot, step it to the right. Left foot left. Right in, left in. So out, out, in, in. Right, left, left. So this is where we get a little coordination going. Again, really good. So good for our brains. So good for our memory, our reaction time, our balance. So let's start to add kind of some choreography and patterning to our indoor walking workout today. And it's also just going to keep it fun and different. Be completely honest. And if you're in my unlimited community, you've heard me say this before. The first time I taped an indoor walking workout, I was dreading it. I just thought it was going to be so boring, just walking in place. I was completely wrong. It was so fun. There's so many different ways to walk in different forms and different patterns. And I'll tell you, it was a workout for sure. Okay, now switch. So you left, right, out, out, in. Still letting those arms swing. I know some of you are going to ask me about using maybe wrist weights or ankle weights for this. I'm going to leave that completely up to you. Everybody's different. I tend not to do that when I do my walks. I just use it for walks. That's what I do. And then I lift weights 2 or 3 days a week, because you know I highly recommend lifting weights. So I don't use wrist weights and ankle weights when walking. But if it's something that you love to do and it feels good to you, by all means, you can add it here. Last one, good. Come back to center. So take a break when needed. Grab water if you need it. We're just going to keep going. I'm going to keep us moving here. So what we're going to do now is walk it forward and back, okay? So you're going to walk forward, and then back. And it's just whatever space you have, okay? So I have my mat here, so you'll see I'm just using that as kind of my gauge. So I walk forward, tap, and backwards, and tap. Now for me, I find tap right, tap left. That's the length of my mat. So it's nice to get into this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, 2, 3, 4. Tap, 2, 3, 4. And you'll see I end up kind of moving my hips a little bit. Almost have some music playing in my head. Again, you have to make it fun. Fitness and workouts tend to have too many rules, in my opinion. And again, I'm coming at this from a professional healthcare and movement teacher place, but sometimes we can just let our bodies move, okay? Don't worry about the rules. Don't worry if you are tapping with a different foot than me. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just switch my pattern since I'm doing right foot forward. So now I've got left foot taps. 1, 2, 3, tap my right back. So we're just making sure that we're evening ourselves out with that tapping. And to be honest, this side is much harder for me for coordination. I feel like I'm all over the place here, and that's why we do both sides. So yeah, let go of the rules. Put on your favorite playlist. You can mute me if you need to and just watch. Put on your favorite music. Let those hips sway. And just move your body. This is about you. It's not about me. It's about you. Inhales and exhales. Keep going. Almost done here. Last one. Nice. Come back to center. So again, I'm just going to keep it moving. So when I come back and check in with you, I'm going to keep moving. You can do the same thing. We're going to go to the side now. Okay, so we did forward, backward patterning. We're going to go side. So I'm making my way to the left side of my mat. And I'm going to step, step, step. And again, just whenever I get there, I'm going to tap and come back. Now, I'm going to add some options to this patterning here in a moment. But just remember, it's just whatever works for you, okay? And you'll see my arm swing has become a little bit different. All right, but do whatever works for you. This is kind of the speed, forward, back, forward, that works. So now, let's start to change it up. You're gonna cross, behind, in front, over. So I go behind, in front, tap. Behind, in front, tap. This is optional. Okay, this is definitely coordination piece. Behind, in front, tap. Behind, in front, tap. And here too, you can kind of let those hips twist a little bit. In general, I want your torso still facing forward, okay? Nice. Oh, see, I crossed the wrong way. I have to talk myself through it. Nice. Okay, one more down and back. Nice job. Come back to center. Okay, we're going to do another pattern here. And you'll see me turn to the side. I'm going to add my arms to this. So we're going to tap a foot back. So I'm going to be right here, hip distance apart. And I'm tapping one foot back, 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 back. Okay, and I'm just going to tap it back there. So you can stay right here and even hold on to that chair or kitchen counter. All right? If you're okay with the balance piece, add the arms. They push, push. So when the leg goes back, my arms are pushing forward. So we've still got that balance. Now we've added arms for coordination. You're getting some good arm work here. I feel my heart rate coming up. I feel myself starting to sweat. This is really when those cardiovascular benefits start to kick in. Nice job. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Nice job. All right. One more pattern here. And what we're going to do is step one foot out, in, out, in. So I'm going to show you with the legs. Out, out. So right and left. I'm just alternating. And then you can add the arms here too, and I'll show you their pattern. As the leg goes out, my arms come up and in and down. So when I'm in, I have like little bat wings here, right? Little bent elbows, and then they come out and up. Nice. So arms reach overhead as the leg taps out. And your speed can be completely different than mine. It does not have to be the same speed. You can go slower. You can take breaks when you need to. Please do. I'm so happy that you are here, okay? That's what I'm happy about. Not that you look like me or you're doing the same reps as I